Guys, we're back. Sorry about that. That's what happens when you go live. Sometimes technical things happen. But we're back. And before we got all crazy, Kara was asking me about who should buy the book.
Yeah.
Who should buy the book? And I was saying that obviously if you're a woman who has endometriosis, it can help you find specialists in your area. It can help you recognize your symptoms. It can also give you a broader scope as to treatment options and give you the pros as well as the cons of those different treatment options. A lot of times doctors will say, here, take this, but they won't give you full disclosure. They won't tell you all of the side effects or the good, the bad, and the ugly of what can happen. And while the book does not advocate for one treatment option over another, it just lays it all out for you. Because what I believe in, and again, educating, enlightening, and empowering, I just feel that whatever choice that you choose, you should be fully informed and fully aware. And some of the treatment options are hotly debated topics amongst endo sisters. Some endo women love them, some hate them, and I don't support or endorse one over the other, but what I do is lay them out in detail and give you these are the pros and these are the cons, and that way you can make a fully informed decision regardless of the route that you choose to take. And so definitely if you're a woman with this disease, a partner, a friend, a family member, a relative, this book can be beneficial to everybody, because everybody is in some way. It's like 6 degrees of endo, right? 6 degrees of endo.
Is that the workbook?
Right. Whether you it should be coming soon.
Right.
So regardless of if you have had a diagnosis, but again, going back to the very first question you asked me, especially if you're a man who knows somebody with this disease, whether it's your partner, your daughter, and definitely if you are a young girl or a teenager who, have been having symptoms, or if you want to know what symptoms to look for, definitely that the book is for you.
I think a gift, would be real good for this. I'm thinking of youth leaders, Girl Scout leaders, Girl Scout leaders, youth, girl youth organizations, physicians that want to become enlightened about a very overlooked medical condition.
Absolutely.
I think that it's something that will be in every youth group.
It'll
be something that will definitely push. I know that I'm definitely on board for the movement to help spread awareness so that we can have everyone educated, enlightened, and empowered.
That would be my dream right there. That would be awesome. I would love to see endometriosis talked about, and I don't even know what traditional health or sex education classes look like in high school these days.
I would just say, as a teacher, it's gone. We rarely even talk about basic nutrition,
functions, and
let alone endo. So it's something that should be, because like you said, a young girl could be in school actually learning about something that she's experiencing. So at that young age, she can get help and get resources and become enlightened herself. But I think that all of this is wonderful. As I said, we always have a great time together, because I always learn something new about endometriosis and the women that fight fiercely through it, with it. And definitely through it. So thank you so much, Michelle. What's your website?
My website, again, is www.fightingfiercely.com. We're also heavily active, as you guys can see, on social media. Connect with us on Facebook if you want to continue this discussion. You can ask us questions all month long. We've been doing 31 days of endometriosis awareness, where every day we post a fact or article or information related to endometriosis awareness. So follow us on Facebook. We are facebook.com/fightingfiercely. Our Periscope and Twitter and Instagram, they're at FightFierceEndo. For those three, at FightFierceEndo. So that's Twitter, Periscope, and Instagram. So follow me, connect with me. Feel free to inbox me. A lot of ladies will sometimes email me, send me messages. I have no problem. I'm totally open to dialogue with you. And while I don't know every single thing there is to know about endo, what I do know, I'm more than willing to share with you guys to help educate, enlighten, empower you. Not just that, but to be a sense of support for you guys and information, and just to let you know this is not a fight. We fight fiercely, but you don't have to fight alone. This isn't something that you have to do by yourself. And if it's just to vent or talk and say, I've had a crappy day, whatever, I'm available, because that's what this is about. And if I can just say before we wrap up, I saw a post today. I'm actually going to post it tonight as part of day 30. But the first case of endometriosis, the first documented case of endometriosis, I want to say was like 1846. It was in the 1800s. That's almost 2 centuries ago. 200 plus years later, we are still fighting. We're still fighting, and we're no closer to a cure. And you've been saying all night, don't stop, don't stop. And that was just confirmation for myself.
Well, we are definitely closer to a cure, because you're bringing awareness.
Right, we're closer to a cure. And if you want to help this fight, definitely, purchase the book. I'm available to come out to talk to groups, men, women, teenagers, everybody in between, if you want to. But also consider supporting some of the larger groups. The Endometriosis Association, they're funding research, they're funding trials and cures. So get involved. If you want to know what you can do to get involved, buying the book is great, but get involved. Share your story. I talked to you. It took me 2 years to start talking about it. Once I started talking about it, so many hands were going up. Me too, me too, me too. Even the men. Oh, my sister had that. I met a guy who his wife had that. So keep the conversation going, you guys. If those of you who are on Periscope, those of you who are in the audience, if you learned something, if you got educated, enlightened, empowered, share it. Tell a friend. Use the hashtag. Our hashtag is simply fighting fiercely. And the biggest thing is, we want to continue this fight beyond March, right? Endometriosis Awareness Month is great. But the women who have this, we fight with this 12 months a year. We fight with this all year long. So I just want to encourage you to fight fiercely every day. Get involved, have the conversation, ask a question, and become a part of the fight. Lace up them gloves and help us keep punching through. There's over 200 million women,
200
girls and teenagers throughout the country, South Africa, Asia, Australia, the UK, Germany, not just here in the States. Our sisters we're fighting fiercely all over the world.
India.
And India as well. And
if we here in the States are far behind,
exactly.
Think about other countries,
countries who are not as advanced.
Absolutely. Don't stop.
Don't stop. So that's my closing word. So thank you guys for joining us on Periscope. Thank you guys for joining us here. And again, keep the conversation going, and let's keep fighting fiercely, you guys.
Yes. Thank you so much, Michelle.
You are very welcome.
I am Kara Inspires, and as always, Michelle, it's a pleasure talking to you about this. I know that the viewers will go to your website.
Yes.
And you can definitely hop online right now. Get on Amazon, go to her Facebook page, and order that book now so you too can fight fiercely. Thanks, guys, and have a great night.
See you next time.